Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Good evening and Roll Tribe, ICC fans, and welcome out to tonight's contest as we've got Lady Indians basketball coming your way here on the ICC Sports Network as they're hosting Calhoun Community College out of Alabama. I'm Adam Gore, joined by the myth, the man, the legend that is Mr. Jim Ingram back here in the Foundation and Alumni Association broadcast booth. Mr. Jim, good to have you back. You were on assignment for a couple of games, but back now to hopefully cheer the ladies to victory.
No doubt about it, Adam. You've done a great job. Hey, we're 3-0, playing very well early in the year and looking to, find a way tonight to win another game and give Robin and her staff a lot of credit, keeping the team focused and starting out 3-0.
Calhoun comes with a record of 1-2. They picked up a win. They lost one, won one, lost one. So coming off a loss there, trying to rebound tonight here in Fulton. Jim, I know you've got those Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups, and let's start with Calhoun and see who they're going to send to the floor tonight.
Starting tonight, Keisha Rogers, a freshman guard from Harvest, Alabama. Michaela Harrison, a freshman guard from Muscle Shoals, Alabama. Jortasia West, a freshman guard from Anniston, Alabama. Tashanti Watkins, a forward, a freshman from Decatur, Alabama. And rounding out the starting lineup, a center, a freshman from Florence, Alabama, Kennedy Hawkins. So all five of their starters are from the state of Alabama. Of course, that's where Calhoun Community College is. Starting for the Lady Indians tonight, Kanisha Flowers, a 5'8 freshman from Clinton, Mississippi. Shayla Golden, the 5'10 sophomore from Jacksonville, Arkansas through Fort Scott Community College. Kimea Dixon, a 5'10 sophomore from Oxford, Mississippi, Lafayette High School. Michaela Reeves, the 6' freshman from Columbus, Mississippi, who is our leading scorer, I believe, and Shamaya Carruthers, the 5'10 sophomore from Tupelo, Mississippi. Of course, head coach Robin Porter, assisted by Andre Adams, Sean Adams.
Absolutely. That's your Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works for your ICC Lady Indians. ICC and Coke. Now that's a winning combination. We're going to take one more timeout and come back with that First American National Bank opening tip from Fulton as we're just moments away from that between ICC and Calhoun here on the ICC Sports Network.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed, attach images to your transactions, apply travel notices to your account, and make person-to-person payments. You can even set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending or just to monitor your account balance. The best part is that you can bank anytime, anywhere. At First American National Bank, get that hometown feel the high-tech touch.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Manatee, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're just moments away from the First American National Bank opening tip as the starting lineups are being called out right now. And let's talk about, Mr. Jim, your Bank Okolona keys to victory. What's it going to take for the Lady Indians to be successful tonight?
Adam, we know that Robin Porter stresses defense. I think defense here early in the first quarter and rebounding, try to get a lead and build off that lead. Play a lot of players, have a lot of depth, but I think starts on defense and rebounding tonight.
And those are your keys to victory through the eyes of Mr. Jim Ingram, brought to you by Bank of Okolona, or Bank Okolona. New name, same great service that North Mississippi has come to know and trust for over 75 years. John Herod and all the staff there at the Bank Okolona is proud to support ICC athletics here on the ICC Sports Network. And Jim, you see they round out the starting lineups here. Sam Ferris giving the call there. Sam's a proud sponsor of tonight's ball game, as well as Sam's Town Market, located there in Manatee. They are your source for fresh meat, produce, dairy, and local products. They're located at Highway 371. Or as we like to say, it's right there in the heart of Manatee. Stop by and see Sam Ferris and the fine folks at Sam's Town Market today, and be sure and thank them for sponsoring tonight's action here on the ICC Sports Network. And ICC fans, show your support for ICC athletics with the First American National Bank's exclusive ICC debit card. Visit FAMB.bank. That's FAMB.bank for more information there. So just moments away from that First American National Bank opening tip. Calhoun will be in their all blues, kind of like Kentucky out there. ICC will be in their home whites as they will be playing tonight. The men are in action tonight as well. They are on the road at Bevel, not Bevel Fayette. That's where the baseball team is. The basketball team's actually in Jasper, so not that bad of a drive for the Indians. Their third game this week is they try to improve to 5-0 in the year, as that First American National Bank opening tip is going to be controlled by Calhoun. Quick, deep NBA range three off the mark, no good. And Jim, I talked with Robin yesterday. They're a team that they got some players that can shoot from range. It's one of those that you just hope they're not on.
No doubt about it, and they came out firing at them. You mentioned way out there past the three-point line and missed it. Unfortunately, first turnover of the game against ICC Lady Indians, and the Warhawks take the ball back over. 9:36 left in the first quarter, no score.
And I believe it's going to be Keisha and Leisha Rogers, the twins, that Robbins was saying that would be the shooters for Calhoun tonight. ICC is going to jump out in the press. No problem breaking it there for the Warhawks. They kick it around the perimeter. They go in a hurry. Thought about the three. Ops against it now. They're going to reset with 15 seconds on the shot clock.
Adam, good man-to-man defense.
Spinning the paint, turnaround shot is up off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound is going to be a jump ball underneath, and it should belong to the Indians. We'll see what they say here, and I believe we'll give it to ICC.
Good defense, Lady Indians. We just started the game, first quarter. A little bit over 9 minutes left in the first quarter, no score.
This is Golden with the basketball. She has played well, the transfer from Arkansas. As this is going to be Carruthers running. Hook shot is up, no good. Nice job there by Calhoun crashing the boards. Nothing but blue shirts in the paint to collect that one. Still no score in the contest. Both teams off to a slow start. And that's going to be a turnover, and the ball will head back now to ICC.
Good defense, Adam. She made the shot, but she shuffled her feet before the shot. Good defense for the Lady Indians.
So now Carruthers with the basketball, wanting to push it into the front court. Good man-to-man defense to force her to slow things down. Then there's going to be a hand check, and Jim, that's one thing we saw in the
right.
It may be just you because they didn't call it the other night.
It must be me.
But it was one of those where just one of those, again, just very touch fouls that, you got to give a defender a chance to play defense. Unless she's moving the ball handler out of the way, I just don't like that call. As there's a foul, this will send ICC in the line to shoot 2 here. A chance to put some points on the board.
No doubt. And, Adam, we did a game last week where it was 2 marathon games. And I enjoyed being with you, but it was 50 fouls in the boys' game. I didn't think we were ever going to leave here.
Yes. And
the good thing was we won the game.
And if it's one of those again tonight, Jim, where we have 50 or more fouls, you will call the games from now on, and I'll go home. First free throw is up, and that one's no good. There is a lid on the basket here for both teams. There's 8.5 to go here in the first quarter. Still no score.
Who's that shooting for us now?
I believe that's going to be number 20.
Good job. Made that one.
I believe that was Dixon with the point, and ICC takes the first lead of the night at 1-0. Nice ball movement against the press. Easy layup, put up and in. That was Hawkins for Calhoun, and now Calhoun takes their first lead of the night. ICC turns it over. Now here come the Warhawks wanting to get out and push. Nice extra pass. Good hustle, though, on defense that time by Dixon to break up that transition basket. Underneath they go to Golden. Golden too strong on the layup. Was looking for some contact, didn't get it. And now Calhoun, they luckily found that one. Wild shot put up. It's no good. And we've got some frantic back and forth play to start this one.
2-1 Calhoun, first quarter, 7:40 left in the first quarter. Calhoun 2, your Lady Indians 1.
So ICC with the basketball is going to be slapped out of bounds, and it will stay with the Lady Indians. Jim, a good crowd still making their way into the gym as ICC is going to send in a fresh 5 here to see if they can get something going with that 5. And I see it's going to be number 11, Howell. And 14 is Hall. 4 is Beckley. 25 is Yates. And referee was not ready. I'm not sure what's going on.
Adam,
and 24 is Naylor, so that's your new 5 in the floor.
When Coach Porter brings in 5 new players, it probably means she's not too pleased with the way the ball game's going right now.
Well, Beckley was a spark for the Indians last night, or the previous game, and she had 13 points in that one. There's going to be a lob over the top, and the foul is going to be called there on Calhoun. But, yeah, that's what it is. You know, it's one of those that you got, as a coach, you got to feel good knowing that, okay, this 5 ain't working. Let's put in another 5 that is.
You got depth, and you're not afraid to use it.
But the students still making their way in. Of course, cafeteria, they open just shortly before the game starts here, so students take a chance to eat and come out to the ball game. As this is going to be Hall with it now. She had 9 points in her last outing. Now ICC is going to have to work with 6 seconds on the shot clock. Beckley goes underneath, puts up a wild shot. It's no good. And now here comes Calhoun on the other end. 3-point basket on its way. That one's off the mark, no good. And the rebound to the Lady Indians. So ICC, they're wanting to try to up the tempo a little bit. Goes between traffic. Good no call as you did go straight up defensively. The ICC player initiated the contact almost with the basketball more than the body.
You're right, Adam.
And lost her balance. So Calhoun with it. They go underneath. That shot blocked. Anything you can do, I can do better, but we're not doing it very good right now between these two teams. As this one's going to be lost out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Indians. Yes.
Good job by Yates for the Indians making a key block earlier. Now we just got to get our offense going at them. We're down 2-1, 6:15 left in the first quarter.
Some more substitutions coming in. These substitutions being brought to you by your State Farm Insurance agent, Brandon Poland. For all your insurance needs, whether it be home, auto, or life, give State Farm Insurance agent Brandon Poland a call at 862-9648. That's 862-9648 to get a free quote with your appointment today. Well, inside they go. Turnaround hook shot, no good. Rebound. Like she came over the back to get it, and then there's going to be a foul on the Indians and one opportunity coming up here for Hawkins.
Give her credit, Adam. She's got all 4 points, really hitting the boards very hard for the Warhawks right now.
So a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way here. Golden will re-enter the contest for ICC. This is substitutions being brought to you by the Cagle Eye Center. They've been providing comprehensive eye care to Itawamba County and the surrounding areas for years now. You can set up your appointment by calling 862-EYES. That's 862-EYES to set up your appointment today. They're going to call that a jump ball, and I guess they're going to say it was tied up because before the ICC player stepped out of bounds. And so it'll be an inbounds here for Calhoun. 4-1 is your score. Oh, nice cut, but a good defensive play that time by Golden to break up that play and allow the defense to reset on the baseline. So 5:40 to play here.
Good defense.
As Hall takes that one away right on cue, Mr. Jim. You said the Indians needed a defensive stop, and they got it. Now Beckley drives inside, layup, count the basket. Big basket there for the Indians. First field goal of the night coming at the 5:36 mark of the first quarter.
No doubt about it. We've almost played 5 minutes. Finally scored. Hey, we're only down 4-3.
And that's what I was going to say, Jim. The fact that we could tie it up with a made free throw and do. I think if you would have told Coach Porter that, she might have considered calling you a liar.
But, Adam, it's 4-4, 5:31 left in the first quarter. ICC Lady Indians and Calhoun Lady Warhawks. The Indians still are playing solid defense.
Fresh 5 on the floor here for ICC. Golden, one of the original starters, did check back in. ICC, once again, that tough defense. You talked about the Davis Ford pregame show, Jim. That's one thing that Coach Robin Porter has been come to know about is that tough man-to-man defense. The shot clock is going to be running down. It's down to 3 seconds. Going to have to put something up in a hurry. Instead, it's going to be a turnover. Good defense there by the Lady Indians. Well, a chance to take their largest lead of the night here for ICC. They led it 1-0 a long time ago, and a chance to take their large lead of the night with a made basket this trip down the floor. Beckley being guarded closely there at the point guard, gives it up to Naylor now. She's going to dribble back out, and I tell you what, we talked about the defense of ICC. Calhoun's getting in your hip pocket too there.
No doubt about it. Both teams playing very aggressive defense, playing well, both hitting the boards. It's 4-4, 4:30 left in the first quarter.
And we've got a foul away from the basketball. And they're going to call this one on ICC. I was watching the ball that time, didn't really see where or who the call was on. And it's going to be on 11, and that's going to be Howell. She will check out. That'll be her first foul, second team foul. 4 have been whistled against Calhoun here so far with 4.5 to play in this first quarter. Drive inside, shot blocked, but got her with the body. One of those that if she stays straight up, Jim, doesn't get the foul call, but makes that swipe down at the ball and got her across the arm and a little bit of a bump with the body.
Good drive by Jada Roberts of the Warhawks. Going to the line to shoot 2. We're 4 apiece. 4:22 left in the first period.
So a chance for the Warhawks to retake the lead here. And the first free throw is good as Roberts knocks that one down. Second free throw, got them both. Nice job stepping up and knocking down those free throws. Lead to 2 now. Calhoun has led as much as 3. As here's the three-point basket from Hall. That one halfway down, no good. Offensive rebound, though. No! The iron unkind. Naylor had a really good look at the basket. Couldn't get it to fall. Baby hook shot is up off the mark, no good. Indians may want to take a timeout and send somebody over there to see if there is a lid on that basket.
No doubt about it.
Three-pointer on its way. That one rattles around, no good. Second chance opportunity. That one no good. Jim, what would you say the percentages of shooting is right now?
Probably about 20% for both teams at the best.
6-4 is your score. Calhoun with the lead. ICC with the basketball. It was tipped back into the backcourt. Beckley was able to go back and get it. Again, great defense by Calhoun. And there's going to be that reach-in foul. And that's just a tough thing about playing extended defense against a quick guard like Beckley. She's able to get by you, and if you do reach out, they're going to call that foul each time. And so this should be a bonus opportunity here.
Already, that's right.
So ICC could get back in this one with made free throws.
And Beckley has 3 of our 4 points tonight.
First free throw is no good.
All right, Adam, she's making this one.
I
didn't do well last game doing that, but she's going to make this one.
Positive vibes.
There we go, right here.
And she does nothing but the bottom of the net. It makes it a 1-point contest, 6-5 now. 3:28 to play in the first quarter. The ICC and Calhoun back and forth in this one. Hasn't been the best start of the contest. As ICC is going to jump out in the press here. Calhoun makes a dangerous skip court pass and was able to hold on to it. Now wants to work off a screen. Drives inside, running shot is up, no good. Offensive rebound. And it's going to be a jump ball. Should be a possession arrow in favor of the ICC. And it is.
6-5. Calhoun Warhawks, Lady Warhawks winning 6-5 here in the first period. Coming up on 3 minutes left in the first quarter.
This is Owens with the basketball, taking over at the point guard position now. She's going to toss it over to Vick, who has checked in as well. Owens with it and travels. Well, she kind of jumped with the basketball, I guess is what you can say she did there. And another error by the Indians gives the ball back to Calhoun, and it's kind of staying on pace, Jim, where anything you could do, I could do better, even if that's not in the good department right now.
Being positive, we're having a lot of good defense being played. If I want to be negative, there'd be a lot of bad offense being played.
Yes. Well, ICC right now cannot keep Calhoun off the offensive glass, as second and third shot opportunities have resulted in them going to the free throw line, and basically that's why they have the lead right now, is because they're making their free throws. More substitutions into the game here. These substitutions are being brought to you by Renaissance Bank. Whether you're opening a checking account, starting a business, or maybe looking to expand, Renaissance Bank has the tools to set you up for success. Visit RenaissanceBank.com to learn more. That free throw no good. We'll have one more coming up here. Second free throw. That one rattles home. Finally falls there for Hawkins. And now Calhoun wants to jump out in the press of their own. Well, they kind of line up in a press and then just jog back with a full court man-to-man style defense. As Money with the basketball now. Tries to get by the defender. Good recovery on the defensive side. Swings it over to the far side. Wants to drive baseline. Up and under they go. Baseline jumper for the Indians. Up. Bouncing. No. Rebound tipped around. Still being fought for. And this will be last touch by Calhoun.
Good hustle. Lady Indians hitting the board. Forced the ball out of bounds. They're down 7-5. 2:24 left in the first period. Warhawks from Calhoun, Alabama, leading 7-5 over our ICC Lady Indians.
Timeout on the floor. Let's take the timeout with them and hear from Renaissance Bank. Back with more right after this.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
And welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. 2:24 to go here in the first quarter. Calhoun 7, ICC 5. That timeout brought to you by Bank Oklahoma. New name, same great service that North Mississippi has come to know, expect, and trust for over 75 years. John Herod and the rest of the staff at Bank Oklahoma is proud to support ICC athletics here on the ICC Sports Network.
There we go.
Runner in the paint is good. As that was Naylor with the basket. She kind of just split the defenders. Got the kiss off the glass, and we're tied at 7 now.
7 apiece, 2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Calhoun with the basketball. They drive baseline, put up the jumper, and actually a little running layup type jumper off the glass. Good, and Calhoun retakes the lead. Might have been the first transition we've had all game, Jim, where we've had back-to-back baskets.
No doubt about it.
Indians try to dump it underneath. They do so. Layup is good. Big basket there as Reeves gets her first points of the night, and ICC would love to see her find her offense here.
She's definitely capable. No doubt about it.
Loose ball taken away by the Indians. Fast break opportunity here. Layup is good. Owens with the basket, and ICC now with their largest lead of the night at 2.
11-9.
Tried to block the shot, but got her with the body there, and this will send Calhoun back to the free throw line where they've made a living so far.
And Hawkins, leading the team with 5 points tonight, is back at the line. 1:06 left in the first quarter. 11-9, Lady Indians over the Warhawks of Calhoun, Alabama.
So Hawkins heading to the charity stripe. And Indians a little confusion on who to get where. And finally get everything situated here, and we'll be shooting some free throws. Free throw. Good. And a chance to tie it up once again here with a made free throw by Calhoun. Second free throw, that one back iron, no good. And rebound reeled in there by Reeves. So 1 minute to play here. ICC leading by 1. This is Owens with the basketball. Looking for the backdoor cut. Layup, no good. Oh, beautiful play there. Just couldn't get the finish on the offensive end. Now Calhoun with it, wanting to answer on the other side. See if they can retake the lead. Spin in the paint, turnaround jumper, good.
She can play.
Rolled around and finally fell through for Hawkins. And Jim, easily to say she probably leads all scorers in the contest.
No doubt about it. She's got 8 points, and they're up 12-11. 30 seconds left the first half.
3-point basket well off the mark there by ICC, and now Calhoun with a chance to build on this 1-point lead. Instead, they turn it over and give it right back to the Lady Indians with 20.5 seconds to go. Well, needless to say, this is going to be a quarter that both teams will be happy to get behind them, Jim.
No doubt about it. We're down 12-11, 20 seconds left until the first quarter ends, and we have the ball. Let's get a good shot, go out with a lead here.
So ICC will walk it into the front court. This is Owens with the basketball. And she almost had her pocket picked. Now going to have to do something with it in a hurry here. Picked up her dribble, in trouble. It's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Calhoun. And I'll tell you what, good defense again there by Calhoun. We've talked about the tough defensive play of the Lady Indians. Jim, we got to give credit where credit's due. Calhoun has matched their intensity so far defensively in the contest.
No doubt about it. We got 3 seconds to get a shot off here before the quarter ends. We're down 12-11. You got to put it up now.
And instead it's going to be a turnover, or almost a turnover, as ICC could not find the shot. 12-11, Calhoun with the lead after 1. We're going to take a timeout, hear a few words from our sponsors, including Little Caesars, and be back with more right after this.
Roger, we've located it. The Call of Duty Combo. Little Caesar slices and sticks in a 20-ounce Mountain Dew. Mission deliciously accomplished. Unlock dual double XP with a Call of Duty combo or Mountain Dew at Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza.
Matthew, Little Caesars is now the official pizza of the NFL.
Let's hear it.
Pizza, pizza.
Again.
Pizza, pizza.
Pizza, pizza. No!
Pizza, pizza!
We're ready!
Enjoy game day with the Fanceroni Pepperoni with over 100 Old World pepperonis.
Pizza, pizza.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set to start the second half of play. Jim, you got some stats there from the first half?
I do. Of course, Calhoun is up 12-11. Kennedy Hawkins, the outstanding freshman, is leading the team with 8 points. Roberts has 2. Howard has 2. Leading our team, Beckley has 4. Owens 2. Naylor 2. Reeves 2. And Dixon 1. We're down 12-11, just starting the second quarter.
So Calhoun with the basketball, as you mentioned, leading this one 12-11. Neither team really did anything to write home about there in the first half, other than Calhoun knocking down a bunch of free throws. ICC forces the miss, now wants to get out and run, didn't have numbers, and so they're going to back it back out now and try to restart. Indians with it, looking to go inside, nearly turn it over. Now they do, now they don't, and it's gotten back. And just a mad scramble all over the place for the basketball.
Good feed there, Adam. Good give and go.
That shot up and good there for the Indians, and they retake the lead now.
I believe that was Vic, number 3, made it.
Yes, Vic was able to get that one to fall. That ball slapped away. It's going to go out of bounds, and they're going to say it will stay with Calhoun on the baseline.
13-12. ICC Lady Indians up by 1, 9-11 till half.
And so trying to inbounds in a hurry there. Forces the shot up. It's no good. Backside rebound. Chased down that time by Vic. She's wanting to get out and run. Didn't have numbers. Avoids the trap. And now ICC is going to reset. Into the corner they go with it. Dangerous skip pass. I don't like those long skip passes, Jim. This Calhoun team's got a lot of speed to be able to chase those down. Spin.
Oh, what a move. What a move.
Oh, just couldn't get it to fall. That would have been a possible What a Play Wednesday nominee there, as that was a great move, just unfortunately couldn't get the shot to fall. And that's just been the tale of the first half for both these teams. Can't get anything to fall.
You know, the score's 13-12. Indians up by 1, 8:38 left at halftime. Not great offense, but we've seen some good defense and a lot of hustle.
More substitutions keep coming in here. These substitutions being brought to you by the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. They're located at 499 Gloucester Creek Village there in Tupelo. They are the preferred choice of orthopedic care. That's the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. So ICC with the basketball. They're in white, Calhoun's in blue. Beautiful pass, just wasn't ready for it. One of those that Reeves would love to have a do-over on there. She would have had an easy layup, or a chance at a layup, I should say. Now they go inside. ICC loses her. There's a block. Gets it back, though, and able to get it to go. And Jim Hawkins, she has been the only one going tonight for either team. She gets the basket again.
It's 14-13. Of the 14 points, Hawkins has 10 for the Warhawks.
So ICC trailing by 1 once again. Ball fake, now wants to drive inside. Wild shot put up, no good. Rebound tipped out, and the Calhoun finds it. That's one thing Calhoun's done a good job also as well. Not only controlling the boards on this end of the floor, but also keeping ICC off the offensive boards on the other end. As that ball's going to be slapped away, and they're going to say last touched by the Warhawks.
I think it went off her leg there. Good call.
So more substitutions coming in. Both these coaches are really trying to find a 5 that will work. And not saying they're not trying. It's just a 5 that could put something together and make it happen.
Adam, a lot of hustle. There's just not a rhythm to this game at this time.
This substitution being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. Brother Chris Burrows invites you to join the ICC BSU for fellowship each Monday night at 7:07. Follow them on Twitter at ICC BSU. Have a reach-in foul called there on the Warhawks.
If you're just joining us, Warhawks up 14-13 over our Lady Indians, 7:15 until halftime.
ICC sending in a couple of more subs. Carruthers coming in along with Naylor in this situation. Jim, it's a Thursday night, right?
Yes, sir. It's Thursday night.
You know, we don't have classes. There's a beautiful pass.
Beautiful pass. Good job by the Lady Indians.
Much needed basket there. ICC retakes. But I was about to say, don't have class on Fridays, but I see members of the softball team, volleyball team, baseball team, football team, some students. Good showing of students, even though we don't have class tomorrow.
That's very good. And kudos to our coaches of the other sports. They try to ask our players, hey, support other sports. And so the kids come out and support the other sports. When it gets to be softball season, gets to be baseball season, then some of the basketball team will go watch them. They take care of each other, and I like it.
Absolutely. Inside 7 minutes to go until halftime. We do invite you to stay tuned at halftime. We'll have a special look as we celebrate 75 years of excellence at ICC. We'll look back at one of the MAC JC Women's Championship teams. You'll want to be sure and stay tuned for that. Of course, if you miss any of those, we do load those to our YouTube page. You can find all of our videos on YouTube by searching Let's Go ICC. Date all the way back to 2010. This is how many. Because I go through and try to find videos for that 75th, and Jim, I didn't realize how many videos were on there.
I bet there were a few.
So the officials. Oh, just wait for someone to, like some tape or something came off the floor. So ICC with it. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Carruthers, that one off the mark, no good. Rebound tipped out. Naylor had it, lost it. It's going to be a jump ball, and it should be Calhoun's. See, that was not Naylor, that was Howell who came in and tied that one up. So Calhoun with the basketball. They trail by one. Nearly taken away by Carruthers. Throw it inside, and the Indians quickly take it back. Now Carruthers want to get out in the open floor. Didn't have numbers. Wisely backs it back out now and restarts the offense. Up top they go with Beckley. Inside they try to go to Naylor. Naylor lost the handle of the basketball. Saved it in bounds. The player from Calhoun caught it, but her foot was out of bounds. And so to go back to ICC, 12 seconds on the shot clock.
Adam trying to get the ball underneath. We got some size advantage.
Dangerous pass in that time. Driving inside by Beckley. Scoop shot, no. Rebound by Calhoun. So the Warhawks with it. Deep, NBA range three, airballed, but caught there. Then blocked by ICC. One of the home players from Calhoun caught the air ball, put it up. Naylor blocked it. And now here come the Indians.
Indians up 15-14, 5.5 minutes left to halftime.
Naylor with the basketball, wanting to go one-on-one again. Tough defense out Calhoun, not giving ICC anything easy. Carruthers twist, turns, and it's going to be a jump ball. Great job there. Yep. Good defense. The possession arrow actually pointing towards ICC. And so to be ICC basketball. I think they might have.
Seems like ICC's got the ball a couple times on times in a row.
I don't know that they switched the scores table, and they're going to check on it and see. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't overturn this one, but they're going to say it's going to stay with ICC because it wasn't a jump ball that was. Or no, it was a jump ball, so it is the correct one.
Okay.
Because I was thinking they called the jump ball out of bounds, but instead they did say it was a jump ball. There's Beckley, her jumper halfway down, no good. And we have a foul But, yeah, that's what it was, because I thought they called the ball out of bounds when we tied it up over here and stepped out of bounds, but they called it a jump ball. So, mystery solved.
Thank you, Adam.
Now the mystery need to be solved is how to make a basket.
Yeah.
And that's not a slight against Calhoun, because both teams are struggling from the floor.
No doubt. ICC Lady Indians up 15-14. We're at 5 minutes left until halftime.
Defender falls down for ICC. Calhoun takes advantage, and guess who? Hawkins with the basket.
He's got 12 points of their 16.
And the lead flips back to the Warhawks here. Beckley with the basketball. Gives it up into the corner. Feeds it inside. Great pass, just couldn't find the handle on it, and Calhoun takes it away. Drives inside. Wild shot put up, and good no call there by the official as the player was out of control going to the basket. A little slow to get up. ICC trying to take advantage, and they can't do so. Finally get a rare offensive rebound. Put back is good. That was Yates.
Hitting the boards. I like her hustle. We take the lead again, 17-16, 4:10 until halftime.
Calhoun looking to go to work to answer on the other end. It's no good. Naylor with the rebound. Now here come the Indians with 4 minutes to play. ICC trying to get some momentum back in their side, and a tripping foul be called here on Calhoun.
3:56 till halftime. ICC Lady Indians 17, Calhoun Community College Lady Warhawks 16.
Substitution coming into the game here. This is going to be number 12, Gracie Howard, into the contest. Substitution brought to you by State Farm Insurance agent Brandon Poland. Remember, for all your insurance needs, give him a call, 862-9648. That's 862-9648. Or you can just drive down South Adams Street. Jim, I know you pass by it every day. See that big red sign that says State Farm and Brandon's name there. Really appreciate everything he does to help make these basketball games possible.
No doubt about it. We appreciate all our sponsors, and Brandon's been a very, very strong supporter of ICC athletics.
And he would love to see a couple of free throws made here, as this is Vic stepping to the free throw line. First free throw good. ICC matching their largest lead of the contest here, 18-16.
Adam, she's coming and giving a little energy here. Not afraid. Very athletic.
Second free throw, that one good, even though the net was tangled up.
And it's still tangled.
ICC now will have their large lead tonight at 3. Jim, run down there and get that for them.
Somebody's going to have to maybe get Michael Upton to go down there and jump and get the ball for us.
I like the referee. He's just standing there. He's like me. He's like, you know what? I'm short. There's nothing I can do about this right now. Well, it looks like it's tangled up pretty good, because the young man just then got a good jump on it. And it's hooked around a hook up there, so they may have to get the ladder out.
John Wayne.
To figure this one out.
That's right.
John Wayne's going to slowly go down there. And is there anybody that's tall in the house? There goes a couple of our physical plant guys.
Hard workers right there.
Colin Minga, he should go down and get that figured out. Chad Case,
that's right.
You know, if the men weren't on the road tonight, they would probably have someone that can just easily go up there and get that one. John Wayne, I feel like, is just going to lower the goal, get it fixed, and take care of it. I tell you what, they say in baseball, every time you go to the ballpark, you're going to see something you've never seen before. Well, this is something I can say I've never seen before here at ICC.
And they got it fixed.
Yeah, good job. Easy fix there once the goal.
Great job, our physical plant.
You get the goal down about 6 foot, you can fix it.
Yeah. Adam, a break in action in ICC. I think it's matched their largest lead of the night. They're up 19-16, 3:49 until halftime.
So both these teams trying to find some momentum, some rhythm, anything heading into halftime, as they've played well in spurts, but not very many of those spurts tonight here so far in the first half.
I guess we could say, Adam, there's been good defense played in the first 2 quarters.
And that's fair to say. Now, we've had some shots. Both teams have missed a lot of shots, but there has been some tough defense played to force some awkward shots, some tough shots as well. So ICC in that man-to-man defense. Calhoun trying to work it around the perimeter right now. Nearly taken away. 5 seconds now on the shot clock, and that's a travel. Yes, it is.
Good defense by the Lady Indians.
Well, a chance for ICC now to take their largest lead of the night with a made basket this trip down. 19-16 is your score. 3 is the largest lead for either team. As this is Beckley bringing it into the front court for the Indians. Tough man-to-man defense has been the style of the game. Good look. Layup is there.
Good look, good pass, good shot.
And ICC now leads this one by 5, the largest lead of the night. Calhoun trying to answer on the other end. Thought about the 3. Opts out of it now. Again, tough defense out of the Indians. Skip pass. Beautiful play there. Layup. Good answer on the other end. Great feed by Howard to find Rogers. Rogers finishes with the layup. We saw a great pass on the other end by ICC, answered by equally great pass on this end by Calhoun. Inside out they go. Three-pointer. Yes.
There we go. First one of the game.
Big three-pointer knocked down there by Vick.
She's come off the bench, giving us 6 points here in the second quarter. Our biggest lead of the game, 24-18, 2:10 until halftime.
Drive inside, and that's going to be a charge. Yes, it is. Great take there by Howell. Had great position underneath, knew that she was not in that arc. Took the charge, and we'll have a substitution coming into the game here for Calhoun. Substitution brought to you by Davis Ford. If you're looking for your next new or used vehicle, look no further than Davis Ford, located at 904 West Main Street right here in Fulton. You can also visit them online to see their inventory there, davisfordsales.com. Folks, you just want to make sure you experience that Davis Ford difference. And there's going to be a travel. Good call. Looked like ICC got away with a little bit of a push on that rebound. Looks like Calhoun also kind of had a push on the play as well. So the referee said, we're just going to call it a walk and call it even.
2 minutes till halftime, 24-18. Lady Indians up by 6. Warhawks have the ball.
Deep three on its way. That one good. Rogers, one of the 2 3-point shooters for Calhoun, gets her first 3 of the night. A big basket there, cuts it to a 24-21 lead. 1.5 to play until halftime. And then that's going to lose the ball out of bounds, and it's going to be last touch by Calhoun. Good defense, just when the ball went in the air, it came off her hand, and it'll stay with the Indians on the baseline. It's a 10-7 contest. Bevel leading over the Indians with 15-19 to go in the first half there on the road for the Indians. And a great defensive play by Beckley to take that one away.
Had a 3-on-1 break. Beckley broke it up. Great job by Allie.
I forgot to update Twitter a while ago, so let me get the men updated, and I'll update the women at halftime. 3-point basket off the mark, no good.
24-21, Lady Indians have the ball with a 3-point lead. A minute until halftime. Ball goes out of bounds, goes back to Calhoun Community College Lady Warhawks. They have the ball now with 57 seconds left. Down 24-21. Trying to set up to get a good shot here in the last minute until halftime.
Well, this game has been back and forth this whole first half, as driving inside, turnaround shots no good, and the rebound ripped down. Nice strong rebound there by Yates. The Indians cannot hold off for the last shot. There's a drive inside, layup, count the basket. Boy, Vick has come to play here in the second quarter.
Adam, she has come off the bench. She's got 8 big points here in the second quarter. Lady Indians with a 5-point lead, and Vick can make it 6 with 27 seconds until halftime.
So big free throws coming up here for the Lady Indians, and get some subs in and out here for Calhoun.
Desiree Vick is a 5'6" freshman from North Little Rock, Arkansas. She's been a difference so far in this ball game.
And the free throw's good. Well, that's what we said. Coach Porter was looking for anybody to come in and provide a spark, and she has done that.
She's done it.
Calhoun can hold off for the last shot if they want to, as the ball's going to be slapped out of bounds, and it will stay with the Warhawks.
Adam, we're up by 6, which ties our largest lead of the ball game. Trying to play good defense here. Warhawks have the ball with 16 seconds until halftime.
So Warhawks got to get it in and do it about 3.5 seconds. Woo! And that was a travel. Or close to it. The referee was shaking his head saying no. That running hook shot, no good, and it just bounced away and came right back to Horrison. One of those that was so short nobody realized it. Shot at the horn will not count. And that is your score here at the half. 27-23, ICC with the lead. We're going to take a break, come back with the Little Caesars halftime show, and take a look back at some memories here, celebrating 75 years of excellence at ICC.
For the past 3/4 of a century, ICC, or IJC, has provided a service of quality education to North Mississippi, the region, and beyond. The very essence of ICC lies within the students, faculty, staff, administrators, and a vast number of alumni who refer to ICC as family or simply home. Starting on September 1st, we will begin a year-long celebration to honor the 75th year of the best community college in the state and beyond. We hope you will join us as we reflect on the great memories, friendships, lessons, and accomplishments that this institution has shared with us over its storied history.
Commissioner of the NACJC, and also It is our pleasure to present the state runner-up trophy to the 21-5 Calhoun Lady Wolves. Calhoun finishes the season 25, and they're coached by William and also Cliff Furr. Would you give a round of applause to the Calhoun Lady Wolves? And now, our pleasure to present the 2012 NACJC State Championship Trophy. With a record of 24-2, the first time ever, with undefeated
All right, tell me about tonight's game.
We played. We had to get focused at first all day. We told ourselves we had to play together, play hard, and play good defense. Last night we had a bad game. We had to redeem ourselves. I'm glad we went on ahead and got the bad game out the way, so we can go ahead and get it tonight.
What about this team? Have you guys pretty much? Have you had this kind of vision that you're going to go this far?
Yes, sir. I love my team.
Tell me about it.
I don't want to leave them.
What's it like with this group of girls?
It is awesome. They're very funny. They keep me laughing. You know, my grandmother just passed, and they kept me laughing. Even though I was hurt, they kept a smile on my face to help me get through this.
Great game tonight. What brought it back from last night? What was driving you?
Did we work too hard for this, and we didn't want to go in the locker room after this game with our heads down. We wanted to be excited and be happy.
Shay, talk about the feeling once that clock hit zero and you knew you were a state champion. How's it feel?
Clock hit zero, I wanted to break down in tears. I was so happy. It's my first state championship ever and won.
Tell me about tonight's victory. Were you guys were leading the game the whole time? Were you kind of just thinking it was a dream or something?
Yeah, we just came out there. We just really played hard. I know we had a little letdown when we let them come back in the game by like 4. Was up 16. They came back in 4. I guess we just thought we just had won the game already, but we got ourselves back in and played hard and finished the game.
What's it like with this team? Tell me about
this team is great. I love these girls. We all get along. We have fun. We go out there, play together. We work hard in practice. We encourage each other. We just always there for each other. We really do. We love each other.
Tell me about your effort tonight.
I just went out there and played hard, and Coach said that this was my night and I had to go out there and play hard, so that's what I did.
Wayne County, a long way from home. Just talk about it, from Wayne County to ICC to a state championship. How do you feel?
Well, it's a long way from home. It's a different environment. People are more friendly up here, but it's a long way at home. And it feels good to get a second championship because I got one my 12th grade year, so it feels great. I'm happy to share it with these girls.
Jamaica, state championship. Talk about how you feel.
I feel great. I mean, we done put in a lot of work during the season. In the summer we came here, and throughout the season we just played hard as a team, and we came out on top.
Well, from Aberdeen to ICC, it's been a long road for you. When you got here, did you think a state championship was a possibility?
I did, but like in high school, I got put out in the semifinals every time. And for us to play in the state championship to play in the state championship today, it kind of felt good. And I actually had a chance to win this thing.
All right, well, talk about your fellow sophomores. Y'all were here last year. You had a tough season last year, didn't quite make it as far as we had hoped, but this year sort of a redemption year. Talk about those 3 other girls for you this season.
I mean, we came together as a family, really. And, we always had each other back. And, like, last year we got put out by Calhoun. And this year, we didn't have to face them until the state game, man. We just came together as a team and just played hard.
The clock strike 0. What was you thinking?
I couldn't believe it. I was just thanking God that he got us there. He got it there, man. Just got to thank God for it.
Roger, we've located it. The Call of Duty Combo. Little Caesar slices and sticks in a 20-ounce Mountain Dew. Mission deliciously accomplished. Unlock dual double XP with the Call of Duty Combo or Mountain Dew at Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza. Matthew, Little Caesars is now the official pizza of the NFL.
Let's hear it.
Pizza, pizza.
Again.
Pizza, pizza.
Pizza, pizza. No!
Pizza, pizza!
We're ready!
Enjoy game day with the Fanceroni Pepperoni with over 100 Old World pepperonis.
Pizza, pizza.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
So when are you going to give me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle in the Renaissance mobile app.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Getting set to start the third quarter of play. Adam Gore, Jim Ingram here. And Jim, we saw a unique first half.
Hey.
Both teams play some tough defense.
There you go.
There's a steal to start the first half for the Indians. Layup is
Nice.
good. That's what the Indians needed out of the gate there. But to go back and finish my point, neither team shot the ball well. Jim, your thoughts here on the second half for the Lady Indians, what they need to do to be successful?
We got to keep hustling, playing good defense we have, playing good, hitting the boards, doing that, and causing turnovers, which we've done the first 2 series here in the third quarter. I think we'll pull ahead of them because of our depth on the bench, and we're making a little run here. We matched our largest lead up 29-23, getting ready to shoot 2 free throws.
Well, that was a blocked shot on the other end that turned into a transition basket, and looks like ICC has just come out and put the accelerator to the floor and said, let's go.
Adam, we were 6 for 8 from free throw line first half. Calhoun was 3 for 6.
That first free throw is good, as that is Dixon at the free throw line here for ICC. Jim, give us some of those stats from the first half.
Stats first half. Vic came off the bench, added 9 points second quarter for the ICC Lady Indians. Beckley had 4. Owens had 2. Golden had 1. Reeves had 2. Carruthers 2. Naylor 4. And Yates 2. But Vic was the difference. Jesserae Vic was the difference for the Lady Indians. Now leading the team, Kennedy Hawkins, number 23, outstanding player for Calhoun Lady Warhawks, had 12 points. Roberts had 4, Rogers 3, Harrison 2, and Howard 2. That's why it was 27-23 at halftime. We've extended the lead 31-23 here to start out third quarter.
Yep, Dixon made that second free throw
Thank you,
while
sir.
we were going through those. And ICC with it now. Carruthers with the basketball, didn't like what she had, now backs it back out. Looks like they are going to try to deny the point guard the basketball and make Carruthers work one-on-one here. They drop it off inside, looking for somewhere to go, nowhere to go. Now kick it out to Carruthers, swings it back up top with 8 seconds on the shot clock. Beckley swings it over to the wing, three-pointer, good! Big three-pointer knocked down there by Flowers, and ICC, in the blink of an eye, Jim, has pushed this thing out to a double-digit advantage.
That was quick, very quick. Great job by the Lady Indians.
Warhawks with it. That three-pointer, a big answer there. And a timeout taken here by Calhoun. We're going to take the timeout with them. Let's hear from Renaissance Bank and be back with more right after this.
If this just cost a little bit less.
Let's take a look at that with the Renaissance replay. Make the right call with over 400,000 shopping discounts right from the Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking app.
Might be a little while before I get to the bank.
That's an incomplete pass. Let's give it a Renaissance replay. Renaissance Mobile Check Deposit. Make the right call and open an account with Renaissance today.
And welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. ICC opened with a 7-0 run to start the second half. That was a big three-pointer knocked down there by Calhoun before that timeout. 34-25. ICC with the lead, 8:29 to go here in the first quarter. That timeout was brought to you by the ICC Wesley Foundation. They meet right across the street from us here at the Davis Event Center. They've got a couple of meetings left this year before they head into the Christmas break. They meet Tuesday nights. Follow them on Instagram or Facebook at ICC Wesley. That shot was no good, and a couple of Warhawks fighting over the rebound. Now they want to get out and try to run here.
34-25. We've had a plethora of scoring here in the third period compared to the first half. Lady Indians up by 9, 8 minutes left in the third period.
There's another turnover by the Warhawks. ICC gets it, and they want to get out and run. Kick it out to Carruthers for three. Yes! Woo! Big one knocked down there by Carruthers.
Largest lead of the game, Adam. We're up 37-25. Got a steal. Lady Indians with the ball with the steal. Working it back underneath.
Couldn't find it, but there's an offensive rebound. She's going to wisely back it back out, but unfortunately, just a little miscommunication on where the basketball was going to go, and it'll be a turnover back to the Warhawks.
Adam, we still extended this lead. We're up by 11, 7:30 left in the third period.
So it'll be Warhawks basketball.
Why they hadn't got the ball to Hawkins, I do not understand.
And so Calhoun with it, puts up a long two and nails it. That was number 3. Jada Roberts with the basket. That's a big one there as Calhoun tries to chip their way back into the contest.
Roberts now has 6 points for the night. We double dribble, got away with it. Yeah. No call. I like it.
Drive inside, blocking foul, but couldn't get the shot to fall. Should have a pair of free throws coming up here for the Indians. And so this will be Flowers heading to the free throw line.
Adam, we need to have a talk with her. She needs to cut her hair in the back. I'm an old man. I cannot tell what number it is when she's running away from me because her hair's all the way down. I'm sure she doesn't care that I care about that.
That free throw was good. Yep.
She keeps making shots like that. Just let the hair be there.
Yeah, say let it do what it do.
Good shot. Flowers now has 5 points all here in the third quarter. 38-28. Lady Indians up by 10. 6:55 left in the third period.
That shot is off the mark, but Calhoun able to get the rebound. We'll swing it back around the perimeter, try to reset. They're wanting to go inside, and that's going to be a bumping foul. It's smart play because Hawkins played extremely well. ICC didn't have an answer for her in the first half, and that's where they're wanting to go with the basketball.
In the first 3 minutes, Hawkins has not scored. So the ICC Lady Indians playing very, very good defense to get their major score. Hit a three-pointer at him.
And a big one not down there, and ICC takes the timeout. We're going to take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
And welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. ICC leading Calhoun 38-31. That timeout being brought to you by Max Home. They're hiring right now for all positions, and they're willing to train quality people. Join the best, train with the best, be the best. Max Home with locations right here in Fulton and Sulligent, Alabama. I believe that was Dixon with the quick basket. And a good answer out of the timeout there by ICC. Kicks it out for 3. Big if it goes. Yes, it does. That was number 3, Roberts, with that three-pointer. And Coach Porter talked about this is a good three-point shooting team, and that's how they've gotten back into this contest. But a nice finish to the basket there by Beckley. A little bit of contact, no foul call, but got the shot to fall.
Is that score right? 40. There we go, 42-34. I was waiting for the points to pop up there.
Took a second for it to get up. As now the ball's going to be thrown away, and Beckley with the steal. She's wanting to get out and run. Didn't have numbers, now drops it off to Golden. Extra bounce pass to Carruthers on the baseline. Off the mark, no rebound, and we've got a foul underneath, and this is going to go against the Indians. Well, it was a block out underneath there, but got a little too physical underneath and kind of just cut her legs out from underneath her.
42-33, Lady Indians up by 9. 5.5 minutes left in the third period.
So ICC opened this quarter with a 7-0 run. Calhoun, though, has done a good job of marching back in this one, mainly behind the three-point basket of late.
No doubt about it, Adam. They'd be out of this thing. They'd hit 3 or 4 big three-pointers.
There's a nice baseline runner, and that was back-to-back baskets now out of Roberts. As they want to go up the floor to Golden. Lost it for a second. It's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Calhoun. Haven't got an update from the men's game in a while.
ICC Lady Indians with the ball. 5:09 left in the third period. 42-35. Lady Indians over the Calhoun Community College Lady Warhawks from Alabama. And Indians have the ball. Just a little bit more than 5 minutes left in the third period. We're up by 7 with the ball.
This is Beckley with it now up top. Barking out the orders here on the offensive side of the floor. Dribbles it over to Carruthers. Quickly swings it around. Drive inside. That's going to be a kick ball, but they're going to call a foul on Calhoun. So a big-time break there by the Indians, as it looked like that time Howell just bounced it off her own foot. Substitution coming in the game here for Calhoun. This is Howard who re-enters the contest. Drive inside and a foul, and this will send Golden to the free throw line.
Good drive by Golden. Went in for the layup, got hammered. Shooting 2 free throws here, trying to extend this 7-point lead. 4:46 left in the third period. Lady Indians up by 7.
We saw Calhoun take advantage of these free throws in the first half. See if the Indians can do it here in the second half. That first one from Shayla Golden is up and good.
We're 5 for 5 here in the third period from free throw line. I hope I didn't jinx this when I said that. Come on, Shayla, make it.
Well, inadvertent whistle there, trying to get the sub in. Second free throw.
I did. My bad.
You know what? I'm going to blame it on the whistle, though. The horn that
it's the referee's fault. Yeah.
So a miss there, and now Calhoun with it. They put up another quick three-pointer. That one's well off the mark, no good. Rebound, last touch by the Warhawks. Now the sub can come into the game here for the Indians. This is going to be number 13, Owens, back into the contest.
Adam, 4:34 left in the third period. We're up by 8, and their leading scorer, Hawkins, had 12 points in the first half. Has not scored in the third period.
Well, the Indians defense getting the job done there for Hawkins. You know, one of those that can find her rhythm offensively in a hurry. Carruthers with the basketball. A little give and go, and wasn't really expecting the basketball that time, I don't think, was Naylor, as that was a good feat from Carruthers. Just off her fingertips out of bounds, and the ball will go back now to the Warhawks.
Great pass. Missed the layup. I guess they got a late foul.
That's what it's looking like, is they are going to call us like Golden for the foul. And so that will be her third foul. That's a big one, Jim.
No doubt.
Because she is not only been able to rebound, but also get some points scored for the Indians tonight off those rebounds. As that first free throw from Roberts is good. Wait till the second free throw before they can get the sub in this case. And it's off the mark, no good. And a foul, and that's going to go on Golden, so she will pick up her fourth. Just a tough break there for Golden as they were trying to sub out for her.
And that's Hawkins' first 2 points of the third period.
And so now Golden will have to sit out for quite a while as she just picked up her fourth foul after trying not to foul on the rebound. Stuck her arm up and drew the contact. And as you said, Hawkins to the free throw line for a three-point play the old-fashioned way. It's no good.
They've cut it to 5. 4 minutes left in the third period. ICC has a 5-point lead and the ball.
Got an update for the men's game. 5 minutes left in the first half. It's 36-27, but don't know who's the 36, don't know who's the 27 as of right now. There's a drive inside, and she was inside the arch. We're going to see if they're going to give her credit for putting the shot up, or they're going to say it's on the floor.
I think it's on the floor.
And it is going to be on the floor. Or actually, it's going to be the fifth foul anyway, so it'll be
free throws.
And it is Bevel up 36-27 with 5 minutes to go in the first half there.
First free throw. Carruthers is no good. She gets another one. We're up 43-38, 5-point lead. 3:43 left in the third period. Lady Indians 43. Calhoun Warhawks 38. Second free throw is good. Carruthers extends the lead to 6. A lot of substitutions here, Adam.
Yeah, both these teams are playing a lot better offensively here in the second half. But again, foul trouble becoming concerns for both these teams. Still with 3:34 to go in the third quarter.
And they took Hawkins out of the ballgame. I don't know if she's got foul trouble or not, but that is surprising.
Well, that basketball looked like Jim shooting pool.
I'm telling you, they had a spin on that one.
Had some English on it there as it went out. Looked like it was going out of bounds and kind of just kicked a hard left and bounced off the Indians in a break for Calhoun. But then they just turn it over, and ICC, that's Howell with the steal. Tries to get up the floor to Naylor, who's out of control, but is able to find it. And the Indians, they slow that one down. And finally reset. Well, that one looked doomed from the get-go, Jim, but a good job by the Indians to settle it down. Inside they go with it. Let's traffic clear. Does Howell, she gets the basket.
Good offense.
Good job there rewarding the player that got the steal and eventually getting the basket there for ICC. Lead back to 8. And, a bailout call there as the young lady from Calhoun kind of tripped over herself that time. And that will result in free throws coming up here for Calhoun.
Harrison beat to the line. She had 2 points first half. Getting 2 free throws here. 46-38. Lady Indians up by 8. 2:53 left in the third period.
First free throw, that one sneaks its way in. Harrison at the line here. And again, that's one thing that they've done good tonight is getting to the free throw line. Second free throw, that one in and good as well. It's a 6-point contest. You get a substitution in the game here as this is going to be number 2, Leisha Rogers coming in. And so she will check in, and she's another one of those that is a dangerous three-point shooter for this Calhoun squad. Because that's really what got him back in the game.
No doubt about it, Adam.
Nice strong move to the basket for Naylor. Couldn't get the shot to fall, but I like the aggressive, quick first step. Take it to the basket, draw the foul, and get to the free throw line.
Knock down these free throws. Naylor's come off the bench and given us 4 solid points. Did a lot of good rebounding, playing good defense.
She's one of those that she does the little things for this team. As that free throw is up in and good, she's She comes in, she'll get you rebounds. She'll play tough defense. She'll make you work if you're having to guard her. And she does the things that don't necessarily show up in a box score that makes teams successful. Second free throw good as well. So lead back to 8 now. ICC has led as much as 12 in this contest. There's 2:35 to go here in the third quarter. And there's a steal by the Indians. Howell wants to drive inside, lets traffic clear, and gets the shot to fall. And ICC back out to double-digit lead here, 50-40.
Adam, turnovers are big, and we're playing good defense, causing turnovers.
Calhoun with the basketball, needs a basket in a big way this trip down the floor, but instead going to take a timeout. Looks like it's going to be a full timeout. We're going to take it with them. Let's hear a few words from our sponsors and be back with more right after this.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okalona, Sam's Town Market in Manatee, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Show your school spirit with our exclusive debit cards. Represent ICC with a special card design you can only get from First American National Bank. You'll show your support every time you use the card. Support ICC with a Spirit debit card from FANB.
And welcome back out of the timeout. ICC leading this one 50-40 with 2:04 to go here in the third quarter of play. I'm Adam Gore, joined by Jim Ingram. Raphael Henry running the camera for us tonight here on the ICC Sports Network. That last timeout being brought to you by Sam's Town Market. They are your source for fresh meat, produce, dairy, and local products. Located at Highway 371 North there in Manatee. Stop by and see Sam Ferris and all the fine folks there at Sam's Town Market and thank them for sponsoring tonight's action. And what a better way to thank them than spend a little bit of money with them.
No doubt about it.
Good play there on that timeout by Calhoun to get the basket. ICC with it now with 1:45 and counting here in the third quarter.
And they went back to Hawkins. She got the easy layup trying to get them back in the ball game. ICC with the ball. Minute 30 left, third period. They're up by 8 with the ball.
7 seconds now on the shot clock. ICC's got to do something with it. That jumper's off the mark. No good. Rebound tipped around. Fouled by the Indians. Not going to get it. Now they're going to back it back out. Well, I like that. Didn't panic that time. Did Vic. Knew that she was a smaller player inside the paint. Just backed it back out and allowed them to reset. Now with 6 seconds on the shot clock. Naylor's got to do something. Spins. Makes her fall, but can't make her pay. Oh, that for sure would have been a What a Play Wednesday nominee there.
And the crowd got up on that move.
So a big miss there. If Calhoun can find a point this trip down, Jim, could be big here for the Warhawks. We mentioned trail by 12, but only trail by 8 right now here with 53 seconds to go in the third.
And I don't think Candy Hawkins will come out of the game unless she fouls out.
Yeah.
She's in the game trying to cut this lead. Leading the team with 16 points.
Quick inside out they go. Three-pointers off the mark, no good. Rebound being fought for, and players hitting the floor, and somehow no foul called, and Calhoun gets the layup. Wow, ICC tackled on the baseline, and Calhoun comes away with the loose ball and gets the layup. It's a 6-point contest now. Good job there by the Warhawks to take advantage of that opportunity.
50-44. As Adam mentioned, 6-point lead by the Lady Indians with the ball. 30 seconds until the third period ends.
Kicking it in, running up. That shot's no good. Rebound to Naylor. And a travel is going to be called there on Naylor.
Shot clock's off. They can wait to take the last shot. They're down by 6 with the ball. We're talking about the Warhawks of Calhoun Community College. 50-44, Lady Indians up with 18 seconds left in the third period.
So ICC is going to come up and just apply a little bit of pressure to force them to throw the ball at the floor, at least work some clock before getting it across. Now 10 seconds to go here. Try to go that high-low set. ICC took it away. Ball slapped away, and the Indians get the steal. Oh, and a tough foul there as they were reaching for the ball. Not saying a tough foul is a bad call, just a tough foul with 3.1 seconds left in the quarter.
And we go to the line.
So ICC needs to take advantage of these free throws here, as that could be the difference in the game at the end of the night.
Adam, I've got us down, I think, 14 of 18 at this time.
And that was also another big foul, Jim, because that's 24 Crutcher, her fourth foul. So now you got Golden on the bench for ICC with 4. Crutcher will have to head to the bench with 4 fouls as well. That free throw good by Howell. And gets them both.
Howell's done a good job giving us 6 big points here in the third period.
And that will not count if it goes, and that will end the third quarter of play. ICC 52, Calhoun 44. We'll take a break, hear a few words from our sponsors, and be back with more right after this.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
Roger, we've located it. The Call of Duty Combo. Little Caesar slices and sticks in a 20-ounce Mountain Dew. Mission deliciously accomplished. Unlock dual double XP with the Call of Duty Combo or Mountain Dew at Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza. Matthew, Little Caesars is now the official pizza of the NFL.
Let's hear it.
Pizza, pizza.
Again.
Pizza, pizza.
Pizza, pizza. No!
Pizza, pizza!
We're ready!
Enjoy game day with the Fanceroni Pepperoni with over 100 Old World pepperonis.
Pizza, pizza.
Show your school spirit with our exclusive debit cards. Represent ICC with a special card design you can only get from First American National Bank. You'll show your support every time you use the card. Support ICC with a Spirit debit card from FANB.
And welcome back as we reset out of that timeout, getting set to start the fourth quarter of play. It's ICC 52 and 44 for Calhoun. We do have a scoreboard update from the men's game. They're down 42-38 at halftime at Bevel. So the Indians will have to have a strong second half to try to rally back in that one. So it'll be ICC ball to start the fourth quarter here. And Jim, we need a strong start to the fourth quarter like we had to the third quarter with that 7-0 run.
No doubt about it, Adam. And we mentioned the free throw line. We are 18. I'm not trying to jinx us, but through 3 quarters, we're 18 of 22.
So ICC with the basketball, looking to go to work. Baseline shot is up, no good. And the rebound ripped down there. Guess who? Hawkins. Yep. She has been tough tonight, Jim.
No doubt about it. Calhoun gets back in this game, it will go through Hawkins.
So that's exactly where they go offensively.
And
turnaround shot is up, in, and good.
She leads the team with 18 points, 52-46. Lady Indians with a 6-point lead and the ball.
ICC comes to answer on the other end. That shot is no good. Man, ICC has had some good looks at the basket. Just can't get them to fall. That shot is off the mark. Rebound chased down, and Calhoun finds it. And that shot good for Calhoun. Here come the Warhawks. And ICC needs a timeout. Timeout on the floor. Let's take it with them. We'll be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
And welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. ICC leading this one 52-48, but Jim, Calhoun not going quietly into the night here.
No doubt. Scored the first 4 points, fourth period. Cut this lead down to 4. We got a long way till the game's over. 8:45 left in the ball game. Lady Indians up by 4 with the ball.
Spinning the paint. Runner is up, and count the basket. May got away with the travel.
Good job by Howell. She's played well here in the second half with 8 big points. Extend this lead to 6 points.
So try to go inside.
Good defense.
As Reeves tipped that one away, but then ICC just lost it. Nobody was around that time. Nearly turned it over, and now they do. Trying to feed it inside. There's Reeves to take it away again.
They're trying to get the ball to Hawkins, and we know it, playing good defense on her.
Reeves with the basketball, now kicks it around. Good patient play by ICC not to force that shot.
A little bit under 8 minutes left in the ball game. Indians with the ball up by 6.
Driving
That's
inside.
Got to be a foul.
That's going to be the foul there, as it was called on Rogers. So it's 42-38 at the break. Men are down. Lady Indians up here 54-48 in the fourth quarter.
7:45 left in the ball game. The Lady Indians have the ball, playing from the baseline with a 6-point lead. Plays the ball in. Beckley out front, setting up the offense. Calhoun still in there man-to-man. Feed underneath. Carruthers underneath, no good. Rebound up. Indians get the rebound, no good. Get the rebound again, back up, scores. Great job, great effort by the Lady Indians underneath.
Now ICC pushes lead back 56-48. Jim, they scored that basket because you were doing the play-by-play on that one.
I don't know if anybody could follow it, but hey, we'll take the 2 points.
Still a lot of time left to play in this one. Indians' tough defense forced them to pick the basketball up a long way. As an extra pass there on that help defense. Shot was blocked, but a foul is going to be called in the ICC student section. Well, they didn't necessarily like that call, Jim.
And they did not like the call. Good run by the Lady Indians. 7 minutes left in the ball game. Lady Indians up by 8, 56-48. Calhoun going to the free throw line, see if they can cut this lead. Adam, this young lady's hair is long, also in the back, and I cannot see her number. This is not fair. For an old man, I cannot see far away anyway.
Yeah, I'm saying it's one of those tough situations. You have to kind of wait till they shoot and see if you can pick up one number and the other. It looks like it's going to be 20. Watkins at the line.
She made it. Give her credit. Even with long hair, hey.
Second free throw, that one good. Well, nice job by Bevel once again, using the free throw line to hang around in this one. They trail it 56-50. Inside 7 minutes to play in this one. Indians need a basket this trip down the floor. Kick it out to the corner. Again, great defense by Calhoun. Carruthers, extra pass, thought about the three, not there. Now 8 seconds on the shot clock, bounces it inside to Reeves, and it's taken away by Hawkins. Hawkins wants to get out and run, has the open floor, couldn't make the layup though. Good job.
Good
Credit
defense.
Beckley. She looked like she was going to take a charge, stepped out of the way at the last second, and that caused Hawkins to kind of miss it, expecting that contact. Carruthers, that one off the mark, no good. Long rebound, easy to corral there by the Warhawks. Shot blocked on the other end, and she's going to be out of bounds.
Good defense by the Lady Indians. 56-50.
That was Carruthers recovering there, and Hawkins pleading her case, saying that she didn't travel. Well, the referee said, yes, you didn't travel. You were out of bounds.
Don't think he's going to change his mind.
And the coach coming out trying to plead the same case. They thought he called traveling because when she shot it, she caught the ball. But he said, no, the shot was blocked. You were out of bounds.
Good defense. Lady Indians, 6 minutes left in the ball game. Lady Indians with the ball and a 6-point lead.
So Lady Indians are going to go to work here, needing a basket in a big way. Carruthers with it right now. Carruthers crosses over the defender, drives inside, kiss off the glass, good. Nice answer there for Carruthers. Pushes the lead back out to 8 here in favor of the Indians.
Good job by Shemai. As Adam mentioned, 8-point lead. 5:30 left in the ball game.
This is Rogers with it again. It's kind of like the Tim Duncan style of offense right now if you're a Spurs fan. Every offensive possession is going to go through Hawkins down the stretch. Indians with it. Kick it out. Three-pointer on the way. Big if it goes. Off the back iron. No good. Boy, that one right there could have just set the roof on fire,
No
Jim.
doubt, Adam.
Pushed the lead back out to double digits, but Calhoun dodges a bullet there. But now you're starting to see Calhoun be more patient on the offensive end. Don't know if it's if they're out of gas or if they just want to make sure that they run through their offense each trip down the floor.
I think it's a mixture.
Rogers, easy drive to the basket. And a big point there as the Warhawks keep hanging around in this one. 4:38 to play. 58-52 is your score. Lady Indians looking to go to work here. Lane opens up, drives inside, scoop shot, no good. And
just let them play.
Say let them play on that. Now they're going to try to throw over the top. Hawkins able to get that one. Her layup is good on the other end, and ICC may need a timeout here to kind of stop a little bit of the bleeding. Beckley, however, is going to bring it across and keep the offense going here. 4 minutes to play. It's a 4-point contest, and wow, what a touch foul there. That's just a tough foul call, and I hate it. Well, I like it as an ICC fan,
right,
but I hate it for Rogers as she really did nothing wrong there. She barely bumped her and picks up her third foul. Well, who's got enough gas left in the tank to finish out this final 3:58 of the contest? ICC nursing a 4-point advantage here. They've led as much as 12 here in the second half. They see that now shrink down to 4. Golden has checked back into the contest. She's got 4 fouls. As ICC had that one slapped away to stay with the Lady Indians on the far side of the floor. Golden gets it back into Carruthers. Carruthers with it, working with 5 seconds on the shot clock now.
Got to get a shot up, Adam.
Got to get a shot here. Yeah, you're right. They got to hurry. And they
didn't get it up. No good.
The shot falls, but it was well after the shot clock. And you're right, Jim. Some of those situations where a young basketball team, freshmen don't tend to think about having that shot clock. So technically a stop there for the Warhawks. A chance to make it a one-possession game with a bucket this trip down the floor. Drive inside, layup, no good. Rebound tipped around, and Carruthers finds it. Boy, you're starting to see the sophomore step up and play big here for the Indians down the stretch.
3 minutes left in the ball game. Lady Indians up by 4 with the ball.
This is Owens with the basketball here. Golden works off a screen, now spins inside. Her shot is up, no good. A lot of contact, but the referee said play on. Now here come the Warhawks on the other end. A chance once again to make it a one-possession game. Driving inside, that shot blocked by the Indians. Big-time block shot there by Vic. Jim, I think that was one the referee said, all right, we let you get away with one on the other end. We're going to let you get away one here.
Letting them play right now. Letting them play. Be consistent. That's all we ask.
2.5 left in the contest here. Owens with it. Sends it up high. ICC drives inside, and that's going to be a tripping foul. Good help defense, just unfortunately got tangled up at the feet of the ball handler that time, and that foul's going to be whistled on number 3, and that's going to be Roberts. And so now you're starting to see both these teams get in some substitutions each opportunity they get, because both these teams right now, rightfully so, Jim, are extremely winded, because I tell you what, this has been, and I know we kind of joked about it earlier in the first half with both teams struggling to shoot the ball, this has been a defensive ball game, and they have been putting a lot of effort on the floor defensively.
No doubt, a lot, and very physical defensive game. 2 good teams playing very hard tonight.
Well, ICC with it, 15 seconds on the shot clock. Dangerous pass there Carruthers spins off the defender, puts a turnaround shot up off the mark, no good. Gets her own rebound, and they're going to reset it through Beckley. 2 minutes to play. ICC still with his 4-point advantage. Carruthers with the basketball, 8 seconds, and we've got a 5-second violation on Carruthers. Boy, you don't see that call very often
not,
anymore.
and it seemed a little quick. I'm a little partial, but it seemed a little quick.
So 1:51 to play here. ICC's got to dig deep. Try to keep the ball away from Hawkins. And we've got a timeout taken here by Calhoun. Timeout on the floor. Let's take it with them. We'll be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. 1:44 to play here. ICC still clinging to that 58-54 lead here in the fourth quarter. That timeout being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. Follow them on Twitter at ICCBSU. Shot is up, but we've got a foul. Well, Jim, I was updating Twitter. I'll have to get your take on that one. Was it a foul or not?
I'm going to say it's a foul. They got the ball underneath to Hawkins, going to the free throw line. Clock is stopped. ICC Lady Indians up by 4. Hawkins could cut it to 2. She makes both free throws for the Warhawks.
That first one, back iron, no good. Big miss there.
Big miss. Again, Hawkins leading the team tonight with 21 points, leading all scorers. Missed both free throws, Adam. That's big.
Big miss, but there's a big rebound, though, but then they turn it over.
And another turnover.
Man, Carruthers just happened to not find a handle on the basketball. This is a three-pointer big. If it goes, nothing but the bottom of the net, as that was Horrison knocking it down. It's a one-point contest with 1:22 to play. Timeout ICC. Jim will keep it here since we just came out of that timeout. This is a full timeout, and it is going to be a full timeout, so let's take it instead. Back with more right after this.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
So when are you going to give me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle and the Renaissance mobile app. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Out of the timeout, ICC still nursing this lead here, 58-57. It's led as much as 12. It's now shrunk down to 1. Jim, ICC needs a basket in a big way here, but Calhoun's still playing tough defensively.
Playing tough defense. Got a little breakaway here. Got it.
Big basket out of the timeout there. Pushes the lead back to 3 with a minute to play.
That's Reeves' first basket, second half. We've got a 3-point lead, a minute left in the ball game.
And then there's a turnover. Indians with the steal. And then Calhoun will commit the foul. And
I don't think he's shooting yet.
Not yet. Next foul will put ICC on the free throw line. So with 46 seconds to play, You imagine Calhoun will foul if they don't get to steal here, and ICC can start trying to put this thing away if they can make some free throws. Well, they're not going to foul immediately. They're going to try to play it out here, see if they can get a stop defensively. Beckley with the basketball. Beckley wanting to work one-on-one, drives inside, scoop shot! Yes! There is your nominee for the Wada Play Wednesday.
No doubt.
Beckley taking them one-on-one, the hoop, and one. That's what the Indians needed there, Jim.
30 seconds left in the ball game. Indians up by 5, shooting a free throw.
That is not going to be the 5th foul. That's only going to be the 4th foul whistled on Rogers. A big free throw coming up here, Jim. Will force Calhoun to have to rush it up, take a quick 3, a timeout. You hear Coach Adams across the way yelling, no foul. Free throw good.
Good job. 6-point lead, Lady Indians. Calhoun's got the ball. They got to score quickly here.
Well, they go inside to Hawkins. Not the shot you're looking for. If you're ICC, you let them have that. And then Golden not expecting the basketball and drug that pivot foot and really surprised. I mean, 12 seconds ran off before they got the shot up. You would have thought they would have put up a quick 3 if they didn't get it. Try to get the quick putback.
They've got to, Adam. They're down by 6 with 17 seconds left in the ball game. They got to shoot a 3. Don't know if they'll make it.
So now they get it in, and they do swing it around, but ICC challenges the three-pointer well. That one's off the mark. Rebound loose on the floor, and ICC gets it. That'll be a foul on Calhoun, and ICC can put this one to bed with some made free throws here.
No doubt about it, Adam. We got a 6-point lead, 8 seconds left in the ball game. You can wrap this one in red and blue.
I like it, just Jim, as tell you what, this has been a heck of a test for this young basketball team. Credit to Calhoun. They're also a young basketball team. They only have 1 sophomore on their team, ICC, with 4. And really only 2 of those 4 saw significant time last year. As that first free throw is up in and good. These are the type of ball games you want if you're Coach Robin Porter, a team that's going to come out, make you fight, scrap all the way to the end.
Adam, there's been a lot of things we've done well tonight. One thing we've done outstanding is shoot free throws. Missed that one, but we still have shot outstanding from free throw line.
So right now, if you're ICC, you don't foul. Let them put up a wild 3. It's off the mark, no good. Put back is not there. And ICC will win this one by the final score of 64-57. We're going to take a break, come back with the Renaissance Bank postgame report, have some final stats coming your way and more as the Lady Indians pick up a hard-fought win here over Calhoun this evening in Fulton. Back with more right after this.
If this just cost a little bit less.
Let's take a look at that with the Renaissance replay. Make the right call with over 400,000 shopping discounts right from the Renaissance Rewards Extra checking app.
Might be a little while before I get to the bank.
That's an incomplete pass. Let's give it a Renaissance replay. Renaissance Mobile Check Deposit. Make the right call and open an account with Renaissance today.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
And welcome back to the Renaissance Bank postgame report. ICC wins it by the final score of 64-57. Jim, a big night of basketball, a hard-fought contest between 2 defensively sound squads tonight. And give me your thoughts on the contest.
Very well played game. A lot of good defense. You know, both teams struggled in the first quarter trying to feel their ways through, but they were a mirror image. They both rebounded well. They both played outstanding defense. We found a way to pull away, and one of the big stats, we were 17 of 23 from the free throw line tonight. One of the reasons we won this game by 7 points tonight. Great win for the Lady Indians.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at some stats you got there in front of you tonight, and let's start with scoring stats because there's another big stat that really helped turn the tide in the way of the Indians. We'll talk about after these.
No doubt about it. For the Lady Warhawks, you know, kudos to Kennedy Hawkins, scored 21 points tonight, their main lady. Jada Roberts scored 12. Rogers had 9. The other Rogers, the twin Rogers, had 7. Harson had 7, and Howard had 2 for the Lady Indians tonight. Leading the team tonight, Carruthers had 9, Naylor had 8, Yates had 2, Dixon had 5, Reeves didn't score in the first half and scored 5, I think, in the second half. Howe came off the bench at 8 points. Vic led us with 9 points. Beckley had 8, and also Flowers had 5 points.
So good across-the-board scoring there.
No doubt about it.
For ICC. But, Jim, it was a stat you pointed out to me just before we went into the break, and that was the difference in the game tonight. Talk about free throws.
Free throws is the big difference. We shot 23 tonight, and we made 17, which is outstanding. Calhoun made 8 of 15. So, quickly in percentage, Calhoun shot about 55%, and we shot about 75 to 80%. Great shooting from free throw line for the Lady Indians.
Absolutely, and that's going to be clutch, especially later on in the season if they can keep that trend going. Well, Jim, ICC improves to 4-0 in the year. What do you we got Thanksgiving coming up, then a couple of games during the Christmas break. This team continues to grow and mesh as a squad.
No doubt about it, and they're finding different ways to win. Shooting free throws good tonight. Played a lot of ladies, but played outstanding defense, caused a lot of turnovers. Didn't shoot the ball great from the field, but shot good free throws and played the outstanding defense that Robin Porter's known for.
Absolutely. Your final score in this one, ICC wins it 64-57. We invite you to visit letsgoicc.com to find a recap, stats, and highlights and more from tonight's game and other games throughout this season as well. We do want to thank our sponsors, Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, the Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Samstown Market in Manatee, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, and the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, along with a special thank you for those that make donations to the ICC Sports Information Indian Club as well. So for Jim Ingram, Raphael Henry, I'm Adam Gore saying so long for Fulton. Lady Indians win it 64-57 to improve to 4-0 in the season. We'll see you back next week here on the ICC Sports Network.
If this just cost a little bit less.
Let's take a look at that with a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with over 400,000 shopping discounts right from the Renaissance Rewards Extra checking app.
Might be a little while before I get to the bank.
That's an incomplete pass. Let's give it a Renaissance replay. Renaissance Mobile Check Deposit. Make the right call and open an account with Renaissance today.